Emily, it's been nearly 3 years since I first asked you to hang out while you were in the middle of scanning one of my patients. You were a bit hesitant at first, but eventually agreed to give me your number. I looked back at some of our first messages to each other, and one that stood out was you said, "So you asked to hang out with someone who you didn't even know what the bottom half of their face looks like? You sure you're not a little crazy?" And my response was something like, "What's life without a little risk? I'm definitely not crazy. I'd personally say courageous."
But I want to start out by thanking especially you Texans for making the trip. Kevin and I were talking yesterday, and he beat me to it. He pointed out the fact that so many of you traveled so far is really just a credit to this young man.
2 years ago, we flew up for Drew's birthday. We planned with Emily. We're going to surprise him. The first person that I see is Emily sitting over there on the bench. She's got this big baggy sweater on. It's just TCU right across the front. And I'm like, I don't know about these trees, but that is the most beautiful thing I'm going to see this weekend. Yeah. She had come running over, big hug. You feel the heart just pour out of her, and that is just the most beautiful thing. Just cultivate that and remember these times. Yes, things get hard, but cherish your heart. Play for every day. Remember the funny things, no matter how big or small. It will just be the most beautiful marriage that you could hope for.
On that day, I created a note in my phone where I could write down all of my thoughts and feelings about us. And on April 10th, 2021, I named that note my vows. I knew that you were the man I was going to marry. There was never a question in my mind. So from that day forward, I continued to write to you in my notes, and today I finally get to tell you. The fact that I can truly count on you to be there during the lowest lows says more about your character than I could ever put into words. You have helped me become the person I have always wanted to be, so much so that I no longer recognize the girl I was before being loved by you.
Drew, you may kiss your bride. Oh my goodness. You look so beautiful.
I was sitting on my couch the first time Drew pulled into my driveway. He barely got the car in park and he was out the door with this smile on his face to greet her. And she was running out the door so that we couldn't greet him. But I remember saying, I don't know if they're dating, but they will be.
All of these special moments have helped confirm what I've always hoped and known about you, which is that you are the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. Love is not an affectionate feeling, but a steady wish for the loved person's ultimate good as far as it can be obtained. Emily, I love you now and forever.